Well, here it is. It's February 15th already. This is bad news. This comes from Tucker Carlson.
And welcome to Tucker Carlson tonight. East Palestine, Ohio sits directly on the border of Pennsylvania. It's just feet away. So anything significant that happens there in East Palestine, say a toxic mushroom cloud rising thousands of feet over the town, is certain to affect the state next door. And that's why 3 days after a train derailed there, spilling a great volume of dangerous chemicals onto the ground and into the water, Josh Shapiro, the governor of Pennsylvania, held a press conference about it. Shapiro announced that authorities had decided to set those chemicals on fire, and that was a very good thing. No one should be unduly alarmed. The burning of these chemicals, Shapiro said, had gone, quote, as planned. Officials on the scene, meanwhile, declared the burn, quote, perfect. Mike DeWine, the governor of Ohio, agreed with all of this. The people in charge, the railroad's engineers, and the state officials overseeing them had everything under control. So 2 days later, evacuation orders for residents were officially lifted, both in East Palestine and over the border in Pennsylvania. That was last week. In the subsequent days, a lot of people have wondered out loud, was it really a wise decision to
Yeah, and then it goes up here. I'm gonna move up here for just a second, people. Don't trust the government, people. The railroad people were supposed to be there and talk to the town people. And guess what? They didn't show up either. Let's start here.
That kind of a clinical response, and a dishonest one, because of course Mike DeWine is not living in East Palestine, and there's no chance of that ever. Animals in East Palestine are dying by the thousands, and you don't need to be a chemist to know that's not a good thing.
Exactly.
The town has been poisoned.
Residents worry about what's still in the air, soil, and water of their rural community.
Don't tell me it's safe. Something's going on if the fish are floating in the creek.
Ohio officials confirming some 3,500 fish died in local waters in the days after the derailment, but insist extensive testing shows there's no threat to other wildlife or humans. They say there's only anecdotal evidence of residents getting sick and no confirmed connection to the hazardous chemicals.
Yeah, douse them with Agent Orange next, huh? I hate effing cover-ups. Oh, Lord. Now, let's go up here just a minute. That's the dead chickens.
The burn. My chickens slowed down and they died. If it can do this to chickens in one night, imagine what it's going to do to us in 20 years.
Amen.
So as always, if you want to know what people really think, ignore what they say. Words are cheap and people lie. Watch what they do. Mike DeWine may say it's safe to be in East Palestine, but you'll notice he's not spending the night there. One woman who does live there noticed that federal officials, while assuring everybody everything was fine, were wearing hazmat suits.
When you watch people that are investigating, they all have these giant hazmat suits on. But somehow it's safe for people to go back to these homes. They only evacuated a mile out-ish. Anybody outside of that, you're kind of on your own. If you want to leave, you can leave. If you want to drink bottled water, go for it, buy it. If you want to, but it's all on our own.
They can't afford it. That's the piss poorest town there is in Ohio.
A company who makes billions of dollars, and we're forgotten about.
Exactly. Forgotten. Hey, Joe. You better hope that they don't have any rope handy. Because I'm sure that they'd like to meet up with you and Chameleon and the transportation guy, the EPA guy. Why did you put nitwits in charge? Who in the hell voted to get Biden in there? Oh, I'm sorry. The machines put him in there. Sorry, my mistake. This ain't good for East Palestine, and it's not getting any better. People, thanks for watching. Pray for them, people.